You're gonna like today's class, Leo. Today's class is all about supine exercises. Exercises in the relaxing reclining position. We're gonna be on our back the whole time. Leo's probably gonna think that I'm down here for him. And also Puma has been rummaging around, so perhaps, so here he comes. Perhaps there'll be kitty interruptions today, but hopefully not too many. We'll be working on our whole body. In particular, you might think that reclining exercises are nice and relaxing, but then you might feel your abs working very, very hard, which is what usually happens in reclining exercises. We'll also be working our hips, our shoulders, a little bit of back, and all that stuff. So always be mindful of your body. Make sure that you are always feeling good. Sometimes exercises don't work out for everyone. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to push yourself into a position that is not working out for your own personal body or range of motion. And you want to pay attention to your injuries. Today we won't be on our knees or anything, so you don't need any knee cushioning. But if you have a tailbone that sticks out a little bit, perhaps you want to grab a little bit of cushioning for your tailbone. And that is it. So if you're ready to go, let's find our comfortable reclining position. We'll start with our knees bent, soles of the feet onto the floor, and legs hip distance apart. And just find your laying down position. Relax your arms down by your side. And let's close our eyes. And let's take a few deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just kind of settling your whole body into the floor. Feeling your breath move up and down your body. Take one more big deep breath in and out, and on your exhale, open your eyes. And then without moving anything else, just rock your head right and left. Getting a little bit of motion, checking in with your neck, breathing normal. And then float your head back to center. You're going to float your arms up to the sky. Let's spread our fingers out really, really wide and then make a fist with your thumb on the outside. And then again, stretch your fingers out really, really wide. And then close them, make a fist. We'll do two more just like that. Feeling your shoulders onto the floor. Breathing. And then keeping your hands in that fist, thumbs on the outside, start to draw circles all the way around. Try to keep your knees from wandering about. Make sure you're breathing. Reverse the direction of your wrists. And then stopping here, bring your fingertips together, flatten the palm, and then we're gonna bend your wrist, right and left. Pause in each position and really try to send energy up through the sky through that palm and reaching your fingers down to the floor with the other palm. We're gonna do the same motion, but this time with your palms facing each other, right and left. Again, reaching the fingertips down and that other palm up. All right, and then stop here, clasp your fingers and make a circle. Reverse your circle. And then opening and closing your fists as fast as you can. One at a time, like fireworks in the sky. And then stopping here, fingertips reaching together again. We're going to lift the shoulders off the floor, reaching fingers up, and then bringing the shoulders back down without moving anything else. Just breathe. And then start to alternate right and left. Breathe in. Maybe you start to engage your abs just a little bit. Rib cage is in. And then we'll stop here. Let's have our palms facing away from us. And we're going to inhale, float the arms up overhead, but keep your shoulders onto the floor. Maybe the back of your palms touch the floor, arms close by the ears. And then exhale, bring your arms all the way back down by your side with your palms down. And then again, inhale, float the arms up overhead. Exhale, float them down. Starting to get your abs involved. Deep breath in. This time in your exhale, really feel like you're pressing your back into the floor by engaging your ab muscles. So feel your belly button pulling deep toward your spine. Rib cage is soft, like you've got a corset that's wrapped around you. Let's start to alternate the arms right and left. So bringing one up, inhale, exhale, switch. And time it with your breath. Take all of your breath to use the movement. Big deep breath, inhale, exhale all the way. Palms touch the floor. One more time, right and left. We're going to float both arms up overhead. Spread your fingers wide. Keep your abs engaged. So none of this happening. Everything is flat down into the floor. And we're going to pull our arms to be bent like goalposts and then reach them back up again. Inhale, exhale, pull. And then we're going to alternate to right and left, pulling one down as the other one reaches up, using all of your breath. Your back is flat onto the floor. One more time, right and left. And then stop with both arms bent 90 degrees. We're going to bring them together and back to that position. Inhale. Exhale together. Keep going at your own speed, using your breath. One more time, out and in. Whew, and then we can take our arms back down by our side. Take a deep breath. All right, then we're going to walk our feet a little bit closer to your butt. Maintain hip distance between your knees and feet. Make sure your feet are flat onto the floor. Arms are down by your side. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine so your whole back is again flat onto the floor. And then squeeze your glutes and float your pelvis up for a slow count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6. Squeeze right here. Low butt squeeze. Then hold and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Then roll down slow, top to bottom, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once your hips touch the floor, then we go up. 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6. Shoulders are relaxed. Keep them relaxed. Then hold and squeeze. 2, 3. Maybe higher. Woo! Then roll down. 6, 7. 2 more. Here we go. We're up. 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6. Make sure your knees are staying in line with your hips. Then we hold, squeeze, breathe. Relax your shoulders, maybe higher. Whew, roll down. 6, 7, last one. We go up. Take all the counts. 3, 4, then pulse for 5, 6, 7, and then hold and squeeze and breathe. Squeeze higher, low butt, woo! Then go down. 6, 7, oh my gosh, that was awesome. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them close, rock your body right and left, and just breathe. All right, then stop here and place one hand on either knee and stir your knees out and around. And then reverse your circles. Excellent. And then stopping here, we're going to set the sole of the left foot back to the floor. Stretch your right leg up to the sky and bring your arms out like airplane wings with your palms down. Engage your abs. So continuously pulling your belly button deep toward your spine to keep your back flat onto the floor, keeping the rest of your body stationary so we can focus on this right leg. So we're going to start by just pointing and flexing the toes. While you do this, keep your knees straight. So no bent knee. If you find your knee is bent, remember you can engage the quad to straighten that knee. If you need help, you can tap on it. I always tap on the muscle. Wake it up. All right, let's stop with it. Pointed toe. We're going to keep the ankle pointed and we're going to flex back just the toes. What? Just the toes. And again, no leg action. Everything else is still. You've got your abs engaged. Whew. And then stopping here with pointed toe. We're going to keep it all pointed. And this time you're going to flex your ankle. So scrunch, point, scrunch. This is my noisy ankle, so I apologize for its song. I shouldn't apologize. Oh, it stopped. It's embarrassed. All right, let's draw circles with the ankle all the way around. Whew. Leg is exhausted already. Reverse your circle. And then stopping here, we're going to float that leg down. Take a deep breath. All right, other legs turn. Engage your abs. Keep your back flat onto the floor. Lift your left leg up. Knees straight. Tap on your quad if you need. And then point and flex your ankle. Stretching all the way down to that toe point. Breathe. All right, let's stop with it. Pointed, and we're going to do just the toe flex. So take your time, breathe. Really keep that ankle stretched. That leg is strong. All of the muscles are engaging. You're engaging your abs. All right, let's stop with it pointed, and we're going to scrunch and point and scrunch. When you're scrunching, really feel like it's going like this, like a hand, like bah. So you get that stretch in your arch. Head and then circle your ankle all the way around. Keep breathing. Reverse your circle. Whew. Leg muscles are alive. Ah! And then stopping here, float the leg down. Take a rest, deep breath. All right, arms back down by your side. Walk your feet a little bit closer again if they've wandered away, just so that your heels are maybe underneath your knees, not any closer than that. All right, to make sure your knees do not wander out the side, take a deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine. Whole back is flat into the floor. Once again, squeeze the low butt and float your pelvis up and down for 8. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Remember, if you feel this in your low back, squeeze your butt more. We're trying to get our hips to stretch. 3 more. 2. Last one, we're going to stay up and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then hold and squeeze for 4. Keep breathing. 3, relaxing shoulders. 2, maybe squeeze higher. And then soften and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Once your hips touch the floor, float your knees into your chest. Hug them close and rock your body right and left. And breathe. All right, that's enough rocking. Stop here. Place your left foot back onto the floor. Left leg is bent. We're going to have our right leg down flat onto the mat. Point your toes. Arms are out like airplane wings with your palms down. Engage your abs. Keep your whole back flat onto the floor, and then make sure this left leg doesn't do one of these. Keep it strong. We're going to undulate through our leg, doing a développé and an enveloppé. So if you don't know what that is, we're going to bend the knee, pointed toe, extend the leg up to the sky, straighten the leg, and then float it down. That's all we're doing. Going through the articulation of the joints of the leg. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. You want to think about the muscles you're using when you're doing this. It's quad. And now it's glute. Quad. Glute. 2 more. Now we're going to reverse it. So kick up to the sky, kick, quad, glutes, quad, bend the knee, gliding it down. Again, notice that this leg likes to externally rotate. We're going to try to keep it parallel. Also this one, don't let it wander off to the side. Whew. We've got 2 more. Last one. Once you've folded this leg down flat, you're going to flex that foot. We're going to kick our face 8 times. Keep your hips on the floor. Kick your face for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then relax down. Take a deep breath. All right, bend your right leg, set the sole of that foot onto the floor. It's a left leg start. Point your toes. Engage your abs. Whole back is flat onto the floor again. Relax the shoulders. We'll start with our développé. So you're gonna bend your left leg, pointed toe, extend to the sky. Quad to straighten your leg, floating it down, engaging your glute to bring it down. Keep going. Use your breath. Remember, you're going through your own personal range of motion. So if you can't straighten your leg up here, then just bring it to here. That's your range. But you must straighten your leg by engaging your quad. Whew. Let's do 2 more this way. Pointed toes, nice strong leg. Let's reverse. Inhale, floating it up, quad. And then folding it down, glute. Quad, glutes. Keep going, breathe. My leg is shaking. We've got 2 more. Last one. Whew. And then we have our straight leg kicks with that flexed foot. So flex your foot, leg is strong. Remember, keep your hips on the floor, so none of this. We're not going for height, we're going for your own personal range of motion, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, let that leg relax. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna bend both of our knees and then bring your legs wider than your mat. So feet are on the outside, but make sure the soles of the feet are back onto the floor. Arms are out like airplane wings, and then drop the knee toward the midline of your body, right and left, and just breathe. A little bit of squeeze of the glutes on that side. Every exhale, maybe feel yourself wrapped. All right, we're gonna stop here. Bring your inner thighs to touch. Knees are touching and the feet are still flat onto the floor, but wider than your mat. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Hold back as flat onto the floor. Squeeze and hold everything for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Whew. Take a deep breath. All right, let's do it again. Here we go. Inner thighs glued. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine. Squeeze everything tight together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna externally rotate the legs from the hips so that the soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side, and just take a deep breath. All right, float your arms back down by your side. We're gonna lift and lower our pelvis in this position. Might be just a little tiny little movement, but make sure you're pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. You're keeping your legs out wide and you're squeezing not only side butt, but low butt as well. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine, squeeze your glutes. Float your pelvis up and back down again for 8, 7, inhale. Exhale, shoulders are relaxed. 4 more. 3, get ready to pulse. 2, last one, find your max. Whew. Pulse in your max for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then hold and stay in your max for 4. Don't use your shoulders to lift yourself, just use your glutes, squeeze your hips higher, and then soften and lower yourself 1 vertebrae at a time. Once your hips touch the floor, float your knees into your chest, hug them close, and take 2 deep breaths. All right, set the sole of your left foot onto the floor. Again, trying to get that left heel right underneath your knee. Make sure your left leg does not wander off to the side. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your right knee. Pull your right knee close and try to keep it there. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, try to lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Empty out all of your air. Once all the air is gone, lower your hips. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. 2 more. Once all the air is gone, lower your hip down. Externally rotate your right leg from the hip, and then place your right ankle on top of that left knee. Pull your left leg up. Reach your fingers underneath your left thigh, and if you can, clasp them underneath. If your right elbow reaches your right knee, you're going to gently push that knee away as you pull your left leg closer. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Extend your left leg straight if you can by engaging that quad. Take another deep breath. And then folding that leg back in. If you can clasp your fingers around the outside of that shin, pull that chin closer. Heel into your butt. Take another deep breath. Relax the shoulders. Uncross your legs. Whew. Right leg set down to the floor. Heel underneath your right knee. Interlace your fingers. This time they're 2 inches below your left knee.
Pull your knee close to the side of your body. Make sure your right knee doesn't wander off to the side. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale again, belly button to spine. Squeeze and press your hips up off the floor to empty out all of the air. Once the air is gone, lower your hips back to the floor. Deep breath in. There's 4 of these. Go at your own speed and really use your breath. Pulling that left knee close as you stretch your right hip up. There you go, one more. Biggest one in the world. Once all of the air is gone, you can lower your hips back down to the floor. Externally rotate that left leg from the hip. Place left ankle on top of right knee this time. Float up your right leg. Reach your hands, clasp them underneath your right thigh. Left elbow pushes into left knee. Pull your right leg closer. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Straighten your right leg all the way if you can by engaging your quad. Pulling that leg closer as you take one more deep breath. And then last deep breath, interlacing your fingers if you can on the outside of that right shin. Pulling your right heel into your butt. Relax the shoulders. Deep breath. All right, and then uncross your legs and float your legs to a tabletop position. So knees are bent about 90 degrees. Check that your legs aren't like this or like this. You want to make sure that they are 90 degrees bent. You look like a tabletop. Make sure you're engaging your abs. So pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Got that wrapped feeling around your rib cage. Place your hands onto your knees. We're going to inhale, right leg, right arm away. And then exhale, bring them exactly where they started. And then left, inhale. And then exhale back where they started. And only go as much as you can keep the control of your abs. So if you're going like this, flatten your back into the floor and only go as far as you can control the arm and the leg. And try to move them both at the same time. So like really try to find your flow using your breath. Making sure your arms and legs are staying toward the midline of your body and your arm is not like out to the side or leg out to the side. Every exhale, you should feel yourself having a strong core as you pull those limbs back toward the midline of your body. We'll do one more time, right and left. And then pull your knees into your chest. Hug them close and take 2 deep breaths. You can give yourself a little rock. You can rock your head if that feels good for you. Time for a spinal twist. All right, so we're going to keep our right knee bent. Allow your left leg to fall down flat onto the mat. Interlace your fingers again 2 inches below your right knee. Pull your right knee into your right armpit. Flex your left foot and charge your left heel down into the floor. As you pull your right knee closer to your shoulder, you're going to flatten your shoulders down into the floor and take 2 deep breaths. And you can relax your left foot. Bring your left hand across on the outside of your right knee and bring your right arm out to the side with your palm down. Let's do our spinal twist, bringing the right leg over to the left. Your hip can come off the floor, but leave the shoulders flat onto the floor. And turn your head all the way to the right. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale to feel your spine lengthening. Exhale, maybe you find a little bit more twist, giving yourself gentle pressure with your palm on the outside of that knee, coaxing it closer to the floor. Maybe you turn your nose a little bit closer to the floor. And then roll onto your back again, pulling both knees tight into your chest. This time we're going to go really tight. Compress your hips. If you can grab your elbows around the outside of your shins, do that. Hug your legs close, flatten your shoulders onto the floor. Take a deep breath. All right, then send your right leg down flat. Charge your right heel down into the floor, flexing your right foot. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your left knee, and then pull the left knee into your left armpit. Flatten your shoulders onto the floor, and then feel yourself pulling in equal opposite directions. So heel charging, knee into your armpit. Take a deep breath. All right, then spinal twist on the other side. Right hand goes to the outside of the left knee. Left arm relaxes. Take this left leg over to the right. We can relax that right foot. Whew. Remember to keep your shoulders onto the floor, and then turn your head all the way to the left. And take your 2 deep breaths. And use an exhale to lower yourself completely flat onto your back, allowing your limbs to fall wherever they like. You can keep them out in an X or an I, whatever letter you want to be today. Just close your eyes. Return to just your breath. No more using your muscles. And just let them relax. We'll start with the muscles of your face. See if you've got any tension. Sometimes there's tension in like your cheeks or your jaw. Take a moment and maybe exhale into those places and ask them to relax. And then moving down your body, a lot of times tension is still held in the shoulders and the neck. So if you notice your shoulders are having trouble relaxing, just give them a big deep breath. Use your exhale to sink your shoulders deep into the floor. And then noticing how your arms feel on the floor, where they're resting. Maybe it's the back of your arm, elbows soft. Notice if you're holding any tension in your fingers. A lot of times tension will end up there and fingers will be kind of twinging a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let that relaxation run down your arm and releasing out through your fingers. And then check in with your back muscles. Feel how your back is settling onto the floor. Take a big deep breath in. Let that exhale wash down your spine, leading down to your hips. Try to release any tension you still might feel in your hips or your glutes. Leading down to the muscles of your legs, relaxing the quads, the hamstrings, muscles of your calves. One big deep breath, letting that relaxation leave your toes gently, softly on the floor. Heels resting, no tension in your feet. With your next big deep breath, tell your body thank you for all the hard work you just did. Maybe you joined all week long, maybe you joined all quarantine long. Make sure you thank your body for all that work, as well as for this rest. If you're feeling good, you want to just lay here, totally honor that. Stay laying down. Or if you want to get up with me, we're going to do a giant sit-up. We haven't been up in quite a while, so try not to get dizzy when you do this. We're going to bring our legs together, flexing the feet. Oh, Leo's joined us. Arms reach overhead, open your eyes, fingertips together. Deep breath in. Exhale, giant sit up. Ready to come back into the world. Leo, did you like that? You're so cute. Well, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you feel really, really good. If you fell asleep during that, I hope you feel really good in your dreamland. And thanks again so much for working out with me.